Now, Poncho of Dean Ambrose. I know you know. I know the whole world knows. Everybody knew that Dean Ambrose was going to turn heel sooner or later. More likely sooner. It's just a world-renowned fact. It's just a measure of life. Payback always comes back at you. And Seth Rollins, when he turned his back on the Shield, it had for Dean Ambrose to set his revenge. And number one, really, everybody should pay attention. But number two, it's Dean Ambrose. So you know Dean Ambrose is going to change his mind and not change his mind. Poncho, why did WWE make the decision to let Dean Ambrose go ahead and turn heel and let him be Dean? You know, DJ Blazin, that is a great point. Like you said, number one, you either had to be dumb as rocks, or you either was just not paying attention to Dean Ambrose's body language or anything, or you just don't know what you're looking at. Even non-wrestling fans knew that Dean Ambrose was going to turn heel. I would ask a lot of non-wrestling fans, and they would tell you straight up, hey, this man ain't going to turn his partners. So you know it's bad enough if the non-wrestling fans know you're going to turn heel. And Dean Ambrose has always been a cool cat. He's always been great. No matter if he's good or bad, Dean Ambrose is Dean Ambrose. And when he came back, his body transformed to a whole new level. So, Dean Ambrose, man, this guy is jacked. He is huge. And we all know Dean Ambrose is going to turn heel against Seth Rollins. It's only a matter of time. Steph even mentioned, this guy going to turn heel, man, on me sooner or later. And everybody was just waiting when Dean Ambrose was going to turn heel. And when Roman Reigns said his speech about him having to leave because he's battling leukemia, that just set the bar for Dean Ambrose, a perfect plot for Dean Ambrose to win. Now, in that match, I give credit. The Shield with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, they won the match and they won the tag team championships. But now, how are they going to, with WWE management, how in the world do you put two partners together in a match for them to lose the titles? It's impossible. And you know that Dean Ambrose is not going to tag in Seth Rollins, or Seth Rollins is going to try to tag in Dean Ambrose, and Dean Ambrose is not going to have anything to do with him. And my perspective on this, for them to lose the tag team titles, just either strip them of the tag team titles or let Dean Ambrose hand the tag team championship over to Baron Corbin, and then Seth Rollins will have to fight on his own, or Baron can just take the championship from Seth Rollins. Because Seth Rollins is the Intercontinental Champion anyway. But my problem with the Dean Ambrose turn heel on this one is that he did it with Roman Reigns when he was down, while Roman Reigns was leaving. I'm like, man, you can turn heel while you was in the Shield. You couldn't just go on and turn heel before Roman Reigns left. So at least you could give the man some respect. And you turn heel on a night that Roman Reigns is seriously sick, just proves to me you don't flat out care. But, I mean, the rivalry between Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins is great, like it was in the past. And it's going to continue to build up and everything. I just hope that when Roman Reigns comes back, they can find him a way to have a three-way match between Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins. So that way that could prove who was the best Shield member of all time. And one match that everybody would love to still see, pretty much will not most likely see, is The Rock, Triple H, and Stone Cold. We all got robbed of that match at Survivor Series 99 when Stone Cold got ran down. It's a shame, because Stone Cold had to have surgery and had to leave for a year. But with this situation with the Shield, I hope they can have that three-way match between Reigns, Ambrose, and Rollins, so that way they can prove who was the best Shield member of all time.